Hello, my name is Nelson Jesus. I'm from Portugal. I am 31 years old. And currently I'm studying composition in the WASBE College of Music. I heard about this composition competition because the conductor Albert Rock is the conducting teacher and the conductor of the orchestra at my school. He's very active with the composition class. I already was a member from that orchestra in saxophone, because I studied saxophone before. And he invited the composition chairman and all the students to write to this composition competition to get a strong representation of Portuguese music. No, it's not my first piece probably for band, maybe my 20th piece. For that kind of education perspective, it's my third piece. I had one commission 3 years ago for an orchestra from an academy of music, from Avelino Ramos, the conductor, and he asked me a set of variations of modes for the kids to learn the church modes, and I had done one work. It was premiered at Casa de Música, but it was played only one time. I had one other for grade 1 or something like that with animals, sounds, and it's really for little children. And this one, it's my third work on that kind of approaching, but with a different kind of approach. This piece was written in my first year of composition. I was a self-taught musician composer, and this year, in my first year, I did my first work at the school. It were a piece for baritone sax and string quintet for infant work. So he's a Dutch musician that lives in Portugal. So I picked up, and he loves Portuguese old music. I picked up a motet from the Renaissance Portuguese composer Duarte Lobo, one of the golden age of Portuguese composers, that was published in the Netherlands at the 1600s. It was the connecting point of Holland and Portugal. So when I was working on that piece, extremely high-level work for a virtuoso soloist and for Amsterdam String Quintet, I heard about this composition, the contest. So I took up the same motive from Duarte Lobo and picked up a completely different idea of even the technical procedures, and make a work with the two works with the same motive but completely different. It was the main subject for this piece. One thing that I suggest to the conductors is to listen to the original motet, the beauty of that motet, because the Portuguese music of that time, it was the technical procedures from the Baroque, from the Renaissance, always come too late to Portugal. So we had a mixture of the styles, and that today it seems original. So the Duarte Lobo is one of them. He was a priest, and the motet is really beautiful for 6 voices. You can listen or find the sheet music in the internet. It's one of these most performed works. I think you should listen to the motet to find the beauty inside the music, and the voices, because the music, the melodies are written according to the text, the rhythm of the text. And the finale of the work, of the years, I used the chorale, such as Lobo stated, but in the wind instrumentation. This work is for educational category, but the motive, it's not a child like motive. It's an higher perspective, and that is, it was what the conductors told me. That the WASBE members, they told me that they feel that. Yes, my very first WASBE conference, and I'm smiling because I'm really enjoying it. Very much. It's really inspiring week, with lots of contacts, making friends, and learning so much.